Hey y'all, my name is Jerica Cowan, and today I'm going to be teaching you all a demonstration of how to tie-dye. I know we have all tie-dyed at some point in our life, am I right? Yes. I've always loved tie-dyeing because it makes you can create your own designs with your clothing. You can use all kinds of bright different colors, and it's just really fun. Um, the most traditional ways of tie-dyeing includes lots of steps, lots of supplies. Um, the way I'm going to teach today is with acrylic paint. And acrylic paint is just comes in little bottles like this. You can get it at craft stores or online. This is the Apple Barrel um, acrylic paint. It's my favorite. It's the cheapest. Um, so what's even more fun about this is that acrylic paint comes in so many bright and different colors. Like literally, there's so many colors you can choose from. So it just makes your colors on your shirt seem more brighter and more popping. So today I'm going to show you a step-by-step on how to tie-dye your shirts with this acrylic paint using just a few other supplies and steps. It's really, really easy. So first what you're going to need is a t-shirt or some kind of clothing. It can be pillowcase, socks. People use all kinds of different types of clothing. I've got a t-shirt today. I'm going to demonstrate just a white t-shirt, cotton. You're going to need water, and you're going to need a spray bottle like this. Doesn't have to be fancy, just some kind of bottle where you can spray. You're going to need rubber bands. Um, I just got a whole pack at the dollar store. It doesn't matter. You need obviously the acrylic paint, and like I said, you can get this at your local craft stores or online. I got this online. I think Plaid.com or something like that was the website. They were like 99 cents a piece. 2-ounce bottles. You're going to need a plastic bag, which is totally optional, plastic bag and rubber gloves. You don't have to have this in order to make the shirt, but I like to have it just in case because I don't want to get paint everywhere. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is you need to damp your t-shirt. This is where the spray bottle with the water comes in. You need to get this to work. Yep. Well, it's not working, of course.
No, it's not.
There we go. There it comes. Okay, so you're going to damp your t-shirt all over. You don't want to get it completely soaking wet, but you do want to make sure it's damp, so that way the colors will stay on good. Do the front, flip it over, do the back. Okay, that should be really good. Okay, so next you're going to lay your shirt out flat. Okay. And then you're going to grab any part of the shirt you want. Always in the middle because that's where you're going to see the spiral most. You can do it up here at the top, at the bottom, wherever. You're going to make your fingers like this, your hands, put it right on the shirt, and then you're going to grab the fabric up. Okay? And then you're going to twist it and make it to like a spiral. Twist it completely around. Now, when you get to the end and all the excess fabric, like the sleeves and the bottom of the t-shirt, just tuck that in, creating wrinkles if possible, because the more wrinkles there are, the more color is going to be on your shirt. So now you're going to take your rubber bands, and I usually use like 5 or 6. You can use however many you want to. And you're going to wrap the rubber bands around the shirt that you've got here. Okay. So there's one. You see what I'm doing here? I've just wrapped the rubber band around the spiral that I made. I like to use the thicker rubber bands because that's going to create more dimension. Okay. I usually use, like, I do cross and then I do a X. And then one more. Okay. Let's move these around a little. You can, once you get them on there, you can move them however you want. Okay. So like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. You want to make sure that it's all banded up so it don't come out. And it's going to look like this. Okay. Like that. The front, back. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to get to painting. You're going to take your water bottle that you had sprayed your shirt with. Take the top off. Now, I've only got one thing of paint here. You can do however many paints you want to. If you want to do multiple colors, you're going to have multiple bottles. So I just decided to do one because that would be easier for the demonstration. You're going to put paint in here. Now, there's not a perfect paint to water ratio. You kind of just have to guess at it. If you put too much paint in it, then it's going to be really thick on your shirt, and you don't want that. If there's too much water in it, then it's going to turn out like pastel-like. Some people might like that, but it really doesn't matter as long as some color gets on your shirt. Let's make sure this is really shook up here. Okay, and that looks pretty good to me. Like I said, you just have to experiment with it and see what you like best. Okay, now I'm going to put on my gloves. All these supplies can be found at your local Dollar General, except for the paint. Craft stores or online is where I got that, but all of the other supplies you can get at dollar store. So, alright, you're going to take your bag. If you're doing this outside, you don't really have to have the bag. Like I said, it is optional. Since I'm doing it inside, I don't paint everywhere. Okay, so put your shirt in the bag. Now we're going to spray the paint on it. You see what I'm doing here? So the paint is going on the shirt. You're going to completely spray every white spot you see on there. Alright, flip it over to the back and the sides. Make sure you get every spot. Okay. Something else I also like to do, again, you don't have to do this, is take the bag and then squish all that paint in there so it gets in the creases and gets soaked up. Okay. Now once this part's done, you're basically done. All you have to do is let it dry in the sun or outside or somewhere. I have actually let them just sit in the house and dry, and it dries totally fine. This can go, you can trash this after that. Let's see. So once your shirt has completely dried in the sun, you will take the rubber bands off and, well, hold on just a minute. This is one I done, completely dry, okay? Take the rubber bands off. Might get tangled up in there. And then, see your tie-dye. This one didn't get as much color as I'd like, but like I said, you can do different kinds of designs on it. This is a really simple one. So what you're going to do after this, you're going to throw it in the dryer and let the color sit in there before you wash it, because acrylic paint is water soluble. As long as it dries, it turns into a plastic-like substance and it will not be diluted with water. So once you completely dry this, then you can throw it in the washer with your regular clothes and then dry it with your regular clothes and it'll be good to go. This is one I made like last year or something, and I have washed it I don't know how many times, and the color is still really good. So if the paint gets on your skin, it's okay. Just put it underwater and scratch it off. It comes right off. Won't stain your skin or anything. Another cool thing that I've seen that you can do with these is take a black t-shirt or black piece of clothing and do white paint, and it makes it really cool looking. It is important to let your shirt dry in the sunlight, or dry period, because if it's too wet and you put it in the dryer, you're going to get paint everywhere and it's just going to get really messy. Once your colors have set in the dryer, it is totally okay to wash it with your regular clothing. Like I said, I have washed this with my regular clothing and no paint has come off on it, so it's good to go. So that's basically all you do. So today I have showed you all how to a new and different way to tie-dye clothing using just acrylic paint and just a few supplies I got at the dollar store. This is a super fun and really inexpensive way to tie-dye. I hope you all take this technique with you and create some groovy pieces for yourself. Thank you.